Hi everyone, my name is Stuart Moore. I'm a recruiter and Managing Director of Plus One Personnel. So in this video I was thinking about recent conversations I've been having with some of our clients who find themselves in a position where business is starting to pick up and they're starting to think now about hiring again. So in this example, the clients I'm referring to tend to be either business owners or directors who've identified a need within their business for a person with a specialist skill set. So let's say that's a digital marketing expert or a management accountant. But when we start to discuss salary levels for these roles, they can become a little bit hesitant about whether they have the budget to attract a candidate that they need or whether their business could really afford it. So taking these roles as examples, what are your options? Well, if you're looking to hire into a specialist position on a full-time basis, even in the current climate, you still need to be looking to pay the market rate for these people. Now, if you're running a small business, that could be a significant investment, and it might make you think twice before you go to hire, which would be a shame. So again, what I've done is I've put together some tips here so you can think about what you and your company have to offer to a job seeker that your larger corporate competitors might not be able to. Market research that we conducted when we put together our 2020 salary guide showed that for a large percentage of candidates, basic salary alone was not the biggest driver for them when they were deciding on a future job opportunity. So this means that when you come to hire, you should listen to the market and get a little bit more creative when you're building your salary and reward package for your new hire. So here are 5 points for you to consider. Point 1, flexible working hours. Do you need somebody on a full-time basis? Many job seekers now rank flexible working as a key consideration next to salary. If you think that the work could get done in, say, 25 to 30 hours a week rather than 35 to 40, you'll not only save on cost, but your job will attract a lot of people who have the skills that you need, but don't necessarily want or need full-time hours. Point 2, holiday entitlement. What does your business offer? Nowadays, most medium to large employers offer at least 25 days holiday plus the bank holidays as a minimum. However, a lot of SMEs still only offer the 20-day statutory. Perhaps if you're not able to offer a gold-plated salary, you could offer fantastic holiday allowances that enable more of a work-life balance for your staff. And that's a great benefit that would make your company stand out from the crowd. Point 3, remote working. With so many businesses forced into remote working this year, one of the key drivers now for people and one of the main questions that I get asked by candidates who are looking at future employers is, what is the company's work from home policy? Many companies are starting to look at hybrid solutions, so perhaps 2 or 3 days working in the office with the rest of the time working from home. Importantly, what could you offer in the way of remote working that perhaps, again, larger corporates might not be able to? Point 4, other benefits. So there are now so many companies on the market, such as Perk, for example, that provide employee perk schemes to employers for a cost-effective monthly outlay. These provide your staff with money off savings on hundreds of small retail outlets, free cinema tickets, and my own personal favourite, a free weekly coffee from a well-known high street coffee brand. These discount schemes could save your employees hundreds of pounds a year on their purchases or bills, and therefore offer a genuine material benefit to your staff for a relatively small cost to your business. Lastly and key is training. Okay, so you don't have an office like Google, you don't have the budget to provide a public sector busting amount of holiday allowance, but you probably started your business because you're good at what you do. Why not offer a formal training and qualifications plan to your new hire? What could you provide here over and above what the corporates offer, which is sometimes very little? As a director or owner of a business, you're far more accessible to your staff than any director that they would probably very rarely meet within the corporate world. And you have the skills, the expertise to pass down to your staff. Perhaps consider a mentoring plan coupled with some relevant external training courses or qualifications to enable and empower your new hire. And what's more motivating to your staff than enabling them to develop new skills? If you do look to bring in specialist staff, such as our digital marketing example, and you don't personally have this expertise yourself, why not look at enrolling them in the latest Google or social media course within the first few months of employment? These courses are often relatively inexpensive, but could bring tangible long-term rewards to both your new hire and to your business. Okay, so hopefully there's been a few tips there to enable you to hire the talent that you need for the budget that you can afford, whilst being creative and thinking about what else you could offer above salary alone. If you'd like to receive a free copy of our 2020 salary guide, or you'd like any further assistance, please message me or call us for a chat. Thank you for listening.